Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Yusei Kikuchi. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. And before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Mike Tauchman. And that's way high. And away we go this afternoon. And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-1 now. That one is upstairs. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one ripped left field, going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox.
Robert Jr.
So here's Robert now. Kikuchi, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was born in Japan. Gets the call, and it's 0-1. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Andrew Benintendi in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium and towing the slab in this one, Martin Perez. What do you have on him?
Sinker cutter change. He's not overpowering velocity, not even up to 90. Which isn't, you know, it's not like, oh, that's, you got to have 90. If you can move the ball around, and all it's about is keeping hitters off balance. And if you can have some late movement, you miss the barrel, you get weak contact, and you can move through a game as we've seen him do this season.
And that one fouled off. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses in the dirt.
2 strikes.
On the ground right side. Gets to it with a slide. And that's a great play for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And singing against the southpaw on the mound, the Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Batting third.
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Jorge Soler.
That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike one. Two out, space is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Just missed.
That ball went out.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Angels held in check. We played an inning, no score. Back in Anaheim,
Leading off for
Andrew
the White
Vaughn
Sox.
now.
First baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one is absolutely belted. Adele moving back on it. Off the batter's eye and gone. And the White Sox jump out in front. It's 1-0. Two pitches, two swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Josh Rojas. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Eric Summerskill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Way high.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That misses. Now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And that's in the dirt. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Down the line. And that drops foul. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Fights it off, he'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. And here is Sosa to the plate. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. That's a strike. Runner at first with no outs here.
That's a ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Right side. Trout is there. Nabs it, and there's 1 down.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Miguel Vargas.
And now the DH, Miguel Vargas. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch is downstairs.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity.
They get the force, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. The White Sox with the homer to get things going. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now the first baseman, Nolan Shadowell.
Nolan Shadowell.
And that's in the dirt. And that is ball 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Corrals it. And there's 1 away.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Zach
Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Just off the inside edge.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Off the mark there. 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Inside ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Catcher
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit.
O'Hoppe.
Step off, throw to first. Neto dives back in safely. Ball 1, no strikes.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Kicks and fires. And that's downstairs and outside.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that gets down into the gap. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here is Yoan Moncada. There's a strike. Man at second. That one fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
To the right side, Vaughn. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Luis.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luis Rengifo digs in now. A switch hitter batting right. And ball 1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Angels get 1 on this double. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off for the
Corey
White
Lee.
Sox, catcher Corey Lee.
Kikuchi back to work. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Inside. And the count 1 and 2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Now, Mike Tauchman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. This one lifted in the air, left field. Ward makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. There's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Still tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that turns the lineup over.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Back to the top of the lineup, Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. In there for strike one. Adell gets his lead at first, nobody out. Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Nobody out, runner at first. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Feeds to second, out there. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Mike Trout. His first at bat was a strikeout. Foul ball there. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Missed inside with the curve.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three-two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Angels go quietly there. Score remains tied 1-1. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now, Andrew Benintendi. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering upstairs. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Andrew Vaughn getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman
Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. He reached on a walk his first time. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 0-1. And that one pulled foul.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Good job to fight that one off. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Angel Stadium. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Outside, 2-2. And that one hammered. That's back there. And gone. Jorge Soler goes deep. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
And now Nolan Shanuel fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
In time to Vaughn, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Zach Neto will hit next. The walk and a run scored his first time.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That misses. Now 2-0. One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ripped to short. In time to Vaughn. That's it out.
Now batting, catcher, Logan.
Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Doubled in his first AB.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And forget it. A soaring shot to center. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 3-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here is Moncada. First pitch, not close. Moncada, in his 8th season, 29 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Ball to strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Hit center field, and it gets by him around first, heading for 2, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Martin Perez is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
New
Chicago.
pitcher for the White Sox, Jared
Number
Schuster.
51.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Taylor
Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit hard, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Trout. First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike. Adele at second, Ward at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a foul out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Anaheim, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Lenny Sosa. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that skips into dirt.
Strikes. Nope, inside, ball 2.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So now the DH spot, Miguel Vargas. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The White Sox down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
2 down, bases empty. Brooks Baldwin now at the plate. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And that one popped in the air, left field. Ward makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jorge Soler. That misses. 1-0.
You know, these Angels putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. And there's a foul ball. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No balls, 2
Base
strikes.
is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
And the count is 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. A dive. He's got it. Nicely done for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Two outs, base is empty. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Right through there for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, right side. And that is a foul ball. That one just misses. And the count's even at 2. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. That'll fire up the dugout. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
2 outs, nobody on. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And strike 1 to the catcher.
All 1's the count.
The 0-1. Slapped foul. Outside low. 1-2 to count.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And a ball evens the count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Out to short, Baldwin. Jump throw across his body. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You got to love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop could even make that play.
So a man at first. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada, 1 for 2. First pitch misses. O'Hoppe off of first with 2 away. And there's the strike. That one misses. 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Just missed. And ball
Nope,
4,
that's
2
down, ball
aboard.
4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed
Now
and
batting,
walked the hitter.
second
Man, you got to
baseman,
challenge the guy with the fastball.
Luis Rengifo.
First and second, 2 outs. And the batter now, Luis Rengifo. That misses. Ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe. It's 7-1. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 5. It's the Angels 7 and the White Sox 1. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Corey Lee. Kikuchi back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That's out to center field. Adell moves under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Mike Tauchman.
Let's go, Angels!
Fastball for a strike. The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up. And we're the top half of the 6th. And that's too high.
That's ball 2.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Luis Robert now. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. The delivery to Robert. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Angels 7 and the White Sox 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Taylor Ward. The pitch. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jordan Leisure up and loosening in the pen. Boozer also throwing. And another ball. Smoked on the ground to second. Over to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike
Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And first offering is fouled off. The Halos up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
2 down, bases empty. Jorge Soler digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball is outside. Sliced hard but foul. Off the plate, 2-1. Rolled over to third, and that's foul. The 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering is downstairs.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Man at first, Nolan Shadowell, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And that one missing low. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grabs it on the run. And that'll do it. Angels leave one. And they're on top 7-1. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas, just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
And that one wrapped foul. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not in the Hall
in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out at my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with him, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn. Right through there for a strike.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
And there's a ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
The 1-2. And that one is inside. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 7-1.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm,
Number
Jordan
49.
Leisure.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Neto.
And first offering is fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
And the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. That one out to right. Tachman makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting. Catcher.
And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Late on that fastball. Leisure, a 6'3" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a two-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. And that's outside. And the count is 1-1. O'Hoppe started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Downstairs to Moncada. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. That one ripped right center field, raging back towards the wall. And that's going to bang against the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. This one in the air right field. Tachman in position. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Angels 7 and the White Sox 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Angels.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
52.
Hans Kraus.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
That's in there. Strike one. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Vargas.
Next is the designated hitter, Miguel Vargas. Slider right there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Sosa aboard here at first with nobody out. That's inside. Action in the Angels bullpen. Jose Suarez getting loose out there. Quijada also getting ready. Falling behind 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. The Angels up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good eye in that spot. Struck him out of the front door breaking ball. And here is Brooks Baldwin.
Shortstop, Brooks Baldwin.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. And up next for Chicago, Corey Lee. Clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1. One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Trout makes the play. That's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that's in the dirt.
No strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. Down and in, moved his feet.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Check swing. No appeal. And that's ball 3. And there's the automatic. That one to first. Shanuel. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Angels 7 and the White Sox 1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell.
Center fielder, Joe Adell.
That one ripped. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Rips one to right. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Trout, 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So digging in, Jorge Soler. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Ball 1 there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, Rojas tosses to first, and that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Kraus back to work. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Ryan Zefferjon, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 57, a left-hander, also throwing. And that's down and away.